We are live. Wait for a few people to come in. Here, you carry that. You don't have a whole lot in your hands.
What's she doing?
She is looking for the foundation of the old church, I'm sure. We're trying to get eaten by coyotes for the second time today. One of the two.
I think the batteries are dead in this thing.
Nez, what's going on, Nez? We are in Egypt Valley, which is a state game lands, at a location where, nice to see you, Ghost. Hey, name is Mason, shows I changed my YouTube name. Oh, okay.
So if I click this one time, it starts, right?
Mr. Rocker Vlogs, welcome.
If I click it one time, it starts.
Yes, it'll start, yeah.
It's because it just shut off.
We're getting ready to do a small investigation at Louisa Fox's website. We're going to let a few more people get in here. I said website, I meant Gravesite. But we're out here at Egypt Valley State Game Lands, where the cemetery is out here in the middle of nowhere. And this is one of those places where they say there's a skunk ape out in here, which Nez, you'd probably love that, because I know you do the Sasquatch, like looking for Sasquatch and stuff like that. So might be someplace you want to check out one of these days. But supposedly they've seen them like roaming through the fields and stuff like around here. I've never seen one. I don't know if it's true or not. Patricia Angel Fam, hi. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, see, there's a dam down there. There's Piedmont Lake, and if you look up Piedmont Lake, it was actually they flooded the whole town to hydroelectric up the area. So there's actually a town underneath the lake. Things like that out here inside the state game lands. All kinds of stuff, lakes and stuff out here. But okay, you got your little
police scanner's still going off in my pocket.
Your police scanner's still going. You want to read the story behind what we're doing today?
How many people are in there?
Right now we've got 4 people in there, but they can always catch it when they watch it again, you know?
Okay.
Go ahead.
This is the story of Thomas Carr and Louisa Fox. Thomas Carr was a young Civil War veteran who was helplessly in love with Louisa Fox, a pretty young girl from Belmont County, but their story ended tragically. Louisa with a slit throat and Thomas Carr at the end of a hangman's rope. Thomas Carr was born March 6, 1846, at Sugar Hill, West Virginia, about 3 miles east of Wheeling. In 1861, at the age of 15, he enlisted in the 16th Ohio Volunteer Infantry. His enlistment records said he was 19. He was captured at Cheat Run, West Virginia the same year and spent some time in a Confederate prison camp. After his release, he served in a couple other Union regiments, including a West Virginia Cavalry Regiment. After the war, Thomas Carr spent some time working in Tuscarawas County, according to a booklet by the local historian Ralph Hines. He worked for Reverend Eliza P. Jacobs, who lived near Midvale, and then for John Edmonds in Old Town Valley. Later, he worked for Henry Fisher at Stone Creek while living in the county. Carr got religion and joined the Uricksville Methodist Episcopal Church. Carr spent time in Harrison County before he went to work digging coal for Alex Hunter at a coal mine in the vicinity of Sewellsville in western Belmont County. Sewellsville is about 9 miles southeast of Freeport. There is where he met Louisa Fox, age 13, who worked as a domestic servant for the Hunters. Carr fell in love with Louisa and was determined to marry her, but both her parents, John and Mary Fox, and her employer, Mrs. Alex Hunter, told her to stay away from Carr because of her age and his character. Carr was a heavy drinker with a reputation of violent behavior, so Louisa broke off their engagement. Thomas Carr decided that if he couldn't have Louisa as his wife, then no one would. On January 21st, 1869, Louisa was on her way home from work with her younger brother, Willie. Thomas Carr was waiting for them, hidden in a fence corner along the road that led from the Hunter home to the cabin where the Fox family lived. As the two children walked past, Carr approached them. He sent Willie on home while he talked to Louisa. After kissing her farewell, Carr took out a razor and slit her throat from ear to ear. He then stabbed her 14 more times before dumping her body in a ditch. Carr later testified that Louisa's last words were, "Farewell, Tom. I did not think you would serve me so." Willie, who witnessed the murder, ran home and told his parents what happened. John Fox alerted his neighbors, who then began searching for the killer. Carr spent the night hiding in a coal bank. The next morning, he attempted suicide. First, he tried to shoot himself. When that failed, he slashed his own throat. The posse found him badly injured. Carr survived his injuries and was taken to Belmont County Jail in St. Clairsville. After a short time, in June 1869, a jury found Carr guilty of first-degree murder. On June 29th, Judge John Way sentenced Carr to death by hanging. In sentencing Carr, the judge said that the testimony in the case proved that Carr was a petulant, ill-natured, irritable, of a nervous temperament, and possessed a heart fatally bent on mischief. The judge scheduled the hanging for August 20th, but because of a legal technicality, Carr was granted a stay of execution. The court issued a new death warrant in January 1870, and the execution was set for March 24th. According to the Wheeling Register, Carr took great interest in the construction of the scaffold inside the jail. On Wednesday evening, after the work was erected, the scaffold was completed. Carr asked permission to go out into the hall to see it. The paper reported on March 25th, 1870, he drew himself up on it and indulged in a number of skillful gymnastic feats. He pronounced the structure a success and complimented the sheriff for his taste and style. On the day of his execution, Carr was visited by several ministers as well as two teenage girls who idolized him. He presented each girl with his photograph and a ring and told them they would meet again in heaven. Carr calmly went to the gallows, delivered a speech of the evils of alcohol before the rope was put around his neck, and Carr dropped to his death at 1:11 p.m., the only person ever hung in Belmont County. After his death, the confession of Tom Carr was published, in which Carr claimed to have murdered 14 men in addition to Louisa Carr. Those who knew Carr doubted his claims were true because he was prone to exaggeration. Louisa Fox is buried in Salem Cemetery, across the road from the church she attended. Louisa's tombstone can still be seen in the cemetery, which is located in the Middle Egypt Valley Wildlife Area in western Belmont County, which is where we're at.
Exactly where we're at. In the middle of nowhere. So.
And we believe the location of the church used to be over here.
Yeah, I think the church was right on that knob right there. A lot of people say it was over here on this area.
It's too narrow.
But it's a very narrow spot for a church. And that looked like it might have been a clearing at one time over there. Nice little rise church right on there.
Right in here too.
Well, you see this big tree right here? Okay. Trees don't usually get that big unless they're left there for a reason. And back in that time, when you had the horse and wagons, they would have hitched the wagons or the horses to the tree. And that would be the reason why that big ass tree is still there. So this would probably be some place to tie up the horses in this area where we're standing here. And then the church would have been right there. which makes sense to me. I didn't, you know. But anyways, last Sunday we were out on our usual Sunday drive doing a live feed, and we decided to come up here and tell you guys a little bit about the story of Louisa Fox and that. Came to her gravestone, and somebody had left a $25 gift card on the tombstone. This to me, you know, it seems kind of redundant. However, I checked it. There was money left on it, $5 and some odd cents. So we decided, instead of leaving it there, that we would take it up to Walmart and get something for her grave. So we found a lighted angel, solar powered lighted angel, and put a couple dollars with it. Got it, and we're bringing it back to her gravestone. We're going to do an EVP session down here, and we're going to see if we get anything. Now, every time I've come out here, there's always been coins and things like that on her headstone. Teddy bears, you know, things like that. Hi, Crystal. Sorry, guys, if I ain't reading the comments out loud a lot of times. I did want to get the story out of the way. But whoever's in here, if you guys hear anything or see anything, let us know in the comments. We are watching. This is her tombstone right here. Somebody's been back here since last Sunday, too. And they left a pencil and a pair of sunglasses. All right. I'm gonna put this right here in the front. If I could get it to go into the ground. Here, Hunter, hold this camera.
You had it on.
Okay, so I did have it on. Yeah, it's on. It's just not dark enough yet. Okay. And here is the card. I'll put it in the bucket. Okay. I'm gonna start the digital recorder. Turn your volume down, huh?
I am.
Place it. I'll place it right here. Take some readings. Well, that's weird. Yeah. This is a IR thermometer. Okay. You see it's about 46, 47 degrees out. And you put it on the tombstone itself, tombstone's about 57. But as I move around, like there's a cold spot right there. And it literally says it's 7.5 degrees.
Hi, Louisa.
Are you here with us, Louisa?
Are you here with us, Louisa? We brought you a pretty angel for your gravesite. Do you miss your family?
take some more readings. You know what? I didn't grab my other phone. You mind going back up to the truck and grab my other phone so we can use the Ovilus? Kind of take some pictures around too to see if we get any anomalies in the photos. Let's play back the recording real quick. See if we get anything. That's weird. Yeah. This is a IR thermometer. Okay. You see, it's about 46, 47 degrees out. And you put it on the tombstone itself. Tombstone's about 57. But as I move around, like there's a cold spot right there. And it literally says it's 7.5 degrees.
Hi, Louisa.
Are you here with us, Louisa?
Are you here with us, Louisa? We brought you a pretty angel for your gravesite. Do you miss your family? Makes you wonder where her family's buried. Doesn't make sense that she's out here by herself.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna set this recording in. I'm gonna put it down. Okay, here, Hunter. You camera. I'm gonna turn on the Ovilus so we can ask some other questions.
Michigander man today.
Michigander man's in there. Hey, Rob, what's going on? We're doing a EVP session and investigation at Louisa Fox's gravesite. We read the story at the beginning. If you want to go back and start from the beginning later, you'll hear the whole story of Louisa Fox and Thomas Carr.
Francis said, "Hey, ghost and lady song."
What's happening, Francis? As soon as I find my app here. Okay, there's the M2. Let's try it. Because this has an Ovilus built into it too. Okay, it also measures for like magnetic fields and things like that. So I'm gonna set it right there.
Present.
What is that?
Present.
Present.
Present, as in I'm here. Okay. And it's picking up an anomaly. Now I'll ask it some questions.
Louisa, are you here? How old were you when you passed away? Do Do you know who killed you?
Are you mad at Thomas? Will you ever forgive him?
Did you love him?
Mansion.
You were coming home from work from what was their last name, Hunts?
I believe so. Can you make the angel light up?
Give us a sign that you're here.
Just picking up something. Look at the lines on the
Right.
cafe.
Tiffany.
Tiffany.
Who's Tiffany? I heard humming.
I did too. That was freaky.
Who was just humming?
You hear that?
Mm-hmm. There's humming.
Yeah, it's like coming from down there at the corner of the cemetery. Is there someone else here with us? Someone here that might be a little stronger than Louisa? No, that time I heard a cat. I heard a cat meow.
I didn't hear that.
And it sounded like it was off this way. I'm just picking up something like right here.
Yeah, I was picking it up.
Do you want to communicate with us?
You're more than welcome to. Tell us who you are.
There's a recording device on. Ooh, I just got a cold chill.
Right. I'm freezing.
You
right
did
now.
too?
I'm freezing.
Like it's right here, like right with us.
I'm literally like
Like-
freezing.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Use the camera. I get like goosebumps.
I'm
I don't
like
get
freezing.
goosebumps. I tell you what, there's a couple different ways to communicate with us. We're going to try this flashlight trick that everybody does. You just I'm gonna unscrew the back of it until it goes off, until the connection is weak, to where you can turn it on and off real easily. Maybe.
So you had turned out before.
Willie, are you here protecting your sister?
Good question. I don't think this flashlight's gonna do it. You get your flashlight? Try it, see if it'll work. Okay, this one should do it. Let's see. Okay, very sensitive. So I'm gonna set this right here on the side of the tombstone. See how sensitive that is? Okay, all you have to do is touch the flashlight to turn it on. Just tap it. Thank you. Can you turn it back off?
Just have to touch it again to turn it off.
I know you can. Do you want me to turn it off so you can turn it back on? Hold on, I will. Let's see.
Now it's not turn it off.
Okay, it's off again. Now, if you want to communicate with us, can you turn it back on? Please? Just show us that you're here. You did it once, I know you can do it again. I just want to make sure that it wasn't a fluke.
Whoever's here with us, can you turn that flashlight back on? All you have to do is touch it.
Dog.
What did it say?
I believe it said dog.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try a different program now.
There's hellhounds out here, remember?
That's on the other side of the valley, supposedly. This one is called the ovulus.
Ovulus. On.
This is uses the
Position.
it uses the instruments in the phone, like the magnetometer and things like that, to read ambient air pressure, things like that, magnetic fields, and takes those readings and attributes them to a electronic dictionary. So different readings will put off different words. The theory is that spirits can manipulate the fields and things like that.
Strange.
It usually takes a couple minutes for words to start making sense, because it takes the spirit a minute or two to figure out how to use it. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's called the ovulus. And we'll give it a second here, because you know, it just, when you first turn it on, it pops out random words. When it starts slowing down, that's when things are starting to make sense. Is there anyone here with us? You can use this device to help communicate with us. Or you can turn on the flashlight, or you can speak into the recording device there on the front of the headstone. Snap a few pictures, see where those trees are up through there. I thought I seen something move through there just a few minutes ago. What'd it say?
Wheat.
wheat. I'm sure there was a lot of wheat fields out in this area back in the day.
I'm freezing right here. I don't know why.
I'm going around you with the thermometer. It says it's 29 degrees right in front of you.
Like it's just this side of my body right here.
Yeah, right, like right there.
Yeah. Right here I'm fine. It's just right there.
29 degrees, 38 degrees.
Is there anybody here with us?
Louisa, was that you that was humming?
Can you hum some more? It was pretty.
It's Sunday, Louisa. Did you go to church today?
Should have brought some chairs.
Geek. What did it say?
Geek.
Geek. I think they're talking about you, Hunter. Is there anybody around Louisa's headstone that would like to communicate with us? I hear geese.
Oh, he's Pokey said, what spirit box are you using?
I'm using the Ovulus Pokey. It's called the I Ovulus. Like, I don't have any. What did I say? Cannot communicate through that device.
I think the flashlight might be unscrewed too much.
It might be unscrewed too much. Let's see.
She was employed by Alex Hunter. Mr. and Mrs. Alex Hunter.
Okay, now maybe you could get the flashlight to work a little bit easier. All you have to do is touch the back and it will come on. Can you turn on the flashlight? Like, I'm not getting any cold chill or anything like that anymore. It's like really calm now feeling.
Shoes.
Louisa's
birthday is February 8th, 1855.
Okay, the flashlight just flickered.
It's still doing it.
Yeah, the flashlight's trying to come on. Did you catch it on film?
I don't know. There it goes.
Yep. It's trying. Louisa, is that you? If you could touch it.
Touch it hard and it'll come on.
Just tap it. It should come on bright. Touch it again. Get closer in on that flashlight. See, it did it again. It's on right now.
Mm-hmm.
Touch it again. You can do it. Something's trying. Okay, Louisa, we're gonna end this. If there's anything you want to say or anything you want to communicate to us, now would be the time, as we're gonna wrap this up.
Wait for the geese to go through.
If you can say it into that black recording device right behind the
I said threat.
rabbit. Threat.
We're not a threat.
We're not a threat. We're here to pay tribute, to try to communicate with you.
And pay respects. I think we should leave it on and go walk around a little bit and come back.
I think if she responded, it's going to be on that digital recorder. I'm going to have to put it on a speaker, pump it up, maybe bring it into Audacity and filter out into the ambient noises to enhance the audio.
Or if anybody else spoke into it.
Right. Okay, Louisa, we're going to wrap this up. Bless you, child. I'm going to stop the recording now, so this is your last chance. Object.
The flashlight.
You want me to set the object back down?
Ovilus off.
Okay, I shut off the ovulus.
I like the other one better.
It has a lot more sensor readings. It actually does like the geo, like literally if I put it on the geo and put it on the ground and stomp my foot, it's going to pick up the vibrations. It works great for, like, you know, if you have reports of people walking across the floor. If you put it down in the middle of the floor, you can set the sensitivity up. And if there's walking across that floor and there's nobody there, it'll set off an alarm. It's a geoscope. Has built-in geoscope and all that stuff in there. Works rather well. It's called the Ghost Hunter M2 app. It's like $1.99.
Yes.
What's the temperature readings now?
Ooh. That's odd.
Right.
Get that on camera. Look at what the temperature readings tell me right there. Now if I move it, that's in the negatives.
Right, like I just said I'm
And if I
freezing.
come over here towards Hunter, 37. If I turn to the right, 0. If I turn towards Hunter, back up to the 40s. There's a cold spot. Right in that area, right,
What's the
right
smoke
about where
test?
your hand is.
Yeah, it's
Smoke
pretty
will
cold
sink,
right
right?
there.
Is it?
Put your hand right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a little bit.
What's the smoke test? Isn't it sink down?
Well, if you smoke a cigarette and you blow smoke out, smoke is heated, so it's naturally going to rise. Well, if you blow into that cold spot and it chills the smoke will drop like a stone.
I didn't see it rise.
I didn't even see it going at all.
I didn't either. It's rising.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, I'm gonna count to 3, and then I'm gonna wait 10 seconds. I'm gonna count to 3, ask a question, and then wait 10 seconds, and then I'm shutting this off. So this is your last chance to communicate. If you want to speak into where that little red light is on the device that I'm holding, is there anybody that wants to say anything to us? Okay. Recorder is shut down.
That was weird, the humming.
Yeah, the humming and the cold chill and that cold spot just now. I mean, you don't really feel it like on the palm of your hand, but if you use the back of your hand, it's a lot more sensitive to hot and cold, and you feel more from it. Hold the power off. Power off.
Like I said, it's just weird that her family's not out here around her. That they'd be buried somewhere else.
True. All right, let's walk around the cemetery and just kind of get a feel for things. I've actually had things happen to me in the cemetery away from Louisa's Fox grave. We was up here. We was up here around one of these tombstones up here, and we were standing there talking to each other, and there was like a shadow figure. I don't know, it was almost like a bird taking off. It flew like up between the two of us.
But it was like a gray mass.
But there was no mass to it. It was just like a shadow almost. Freaked us out that night. I was like, yeah, let's get out of here. Something don't want us here. Anybody talking? Any comments?
You have 2 viewers. You had 10.
How many we got now?
2.
2.
A few people said they'll be right back.
That's it. This here area, I was seeing like shadow movement a little while ago or something. I seen something move out of like the corner of my eye. I don't know if it might have been an animal or what possibility, but if anybody sees anything, let us know. Oh shit, there's the scariest thing in the cemetery right there. Hunter.
I was pointing this one out to him.
What's it say?
Hunter's birthday, he was 14 years old.
Hunter's birthday? Yeah.
June 18th.
Remnants of an old tree. Yeah, we got the flashlight to turn on by itself and things like that. And we had some words coming across the ovulus, but you know, communicating with somebody that's 150 years old today, our linguistics compared to their linguistics, it's almost indistinguishable. So it's kind of hard to know what they're trying to speak out to you about. It's kind of like reading the Bible with all the ye's and these, and you know, they just didn't talk the same as we did, or we do now back then. Like, what was Louisa's last words? How did she say it? You remember?
Didn't know that you'd forsake me so, or something like that.
I didn't think our relationship was something or other.
Patricia's still in there. There's 3 up watching now. I always seem to see shadow figures up on this top side.
Yeah. Always in this area. I want to say that we was like...
We were over here by the gate. The top gate.
I want to say when that thing flew up between us that time, we were in here.
No, you're right here.
Were we? I don't think we were that high up. Like, somebody asked us if it was a bat, and it wasn't a bat because it got like 3 feet from our eyesight and just disappeared. Which is kind of strange because at this time of night, there's usually bats everywhere.
Not this time of year.
On a warmer day like this, bees were out today, bats would be out.
They were standing right in here.
Maybe the spirits are taking pity on you because you almost got ate by a coyote this morning.
Maybe. I don't know who freaked out more, him or me.
Lady Swan was leaving the house to go to work this morning.
6:15 in the morning.
6:15 in the morning.
Dark.
She walks around the corner of the house and goes down the steps to the driveway. And between the house and the front of the vehicle stood a coyote. And she scared it, was growling at her, and it took off. And I think she about peed her pants.
Mm-hmm. And there was a bunch more, about probably 50 feet from us. Yeah, we were standing in this area, you and Dorothy, and then I was kind of off to the side, but
I want to say Michelle was with us.
I think Michelle was with us too, yeah. But it was like you guys were standing like this. On this one over here. Face me.
I was standing here, Michelle was to my right, and Dorothy was on my left.
And it went.
And it went right up in between us. Like purposely trying to separate us or something, I don't know. All right, guys, well, let's head back down here and go out the same gate that we came in. And, no, that's not the same gate we came in. We came in down there. And we'll wrap up this video and head home, and I will get the audio evidence up onto the computer, run it through Audacity, and see what we can't come up with. And if I find anything, then we'll do a follow-up video to that, playing back the evidence that we found. Also going to go through the pictures that you took on camera to see if there's any anomalies in the pictures as well. I think next time we'll bring the actual spirit box with us and the K2, which the K2 is nothing but more than a electromagnetic field reader. Basically, it's a magnetometer, which there's one of those in the phone, so. But it's just another reference one, you know what I mean? If you have multiple devices that do the same thing and they're all different brands, there's less likelihood of false reading. Let's get you guys in the car. We're gonna keep the stream going for a little bit though. That way you guys can talk to us. If you guys have any questions or anything, feel free to ask away. Let's get in the vehicle here first, real quick.
Are we gonna go up to Circle while we're up here?
I ain't gonna mess around with it up there. Okay, honey. camera bag. You got both cameras in there? Hold on, let me get the digital recorder and stuff. You put it in there. Try to organize it, and there's pockets on the front that you can use there, and the side. Get the keys out here. Does anybody have any questions? The creepy factor about this cemetery is like after dark, like I've been out here around midnight and things like that before, and like you see where like the woods line is going around through here, you'll hear things moving around like somebody's out here walking through just outside of the, you know, just inside the woods line, but you get the strangest feeling of somebody watching you, and you know, different things like that. And you can hear people walking through the brush and debris,
and
leaves
it's not
and stuff.
like there's deer or anything like that in there because it's fenced all the way around and the gate's closed. So it's not like they can wander in there and it's some kind of wild animal walking around.
I'll get my 2 later, honey. And if anything decided that they want to go home with us, you are not allowed. You must stay here. We don't play like that. So, till next time, cemetery.
Put your seatbelt on.
Huh?
Put your seatbelt on.
I think we got 5 people in there. Oh, I have to stay. No, Kelly, you can come.
Hey, Kelly.
Kelly's a demon. She's not bound by the word of God.
She's just bound by French fries.
That's right. The power of McDonald's compels you. The power of McDonald's compels you. Hey, look.
She says tee-hee.
Look.
Oh, it's lit up.
Yep, it lit when we left.
Oh, and it changes colors.
Yeah.
You gotta show that.
Hold on. She's playing with her light.
It was changing colors a minute ago.
Yeah, it was. Now we're watching, and it's just okay. There it goes. Deb's there cooking. Yep, Louisa is playing with her light that we got her. Okay, we're back down where we should be.
Deb, what's for dinner? What you cooking?
What is it? Oh, because I can't. Oh, shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, is it back? Is the feedback?
I don't know.
Well, it looks like it.
You're zoomed into her light at this point.
Can you guys see? It says we're live again. I hit the button by accident.
Big old monster paws.
I'm here. Francis says I'm here. But can you see? Can you see? I don't know what's wrong with this thing. I just got it's new from the pawn shop.
Shut up, David.
Just playing, just playing.
They're laughing at you.
I know they are, because we did that whole thing last night. It was hilarious. You really should have seen that. It was comical.
I had to go to bed. I had to get up at 5:30.
Yeah, well, I was going to go to bed too, and then my ex-wife called about Tyler and him being out until 4 in the morning when he was supposed to be home at 12:30 at night, and all that blew up, and oh, shaken baby syndrome. Yeah, when I say this is out in the middle of nowhere, we off the paved road for sure. Now there is another site for Louisa Fox. There is a marker
At the actual
murder site. So I might go and do a follow-up out there.
If we can find it.
If we can find where it's at. I forget how to get out there because I actually have to like go back to the highway, go back to the other side of Egypt Valley, and take some dirt roads over there to get to it. I don't remember exactly
All of the
how to get
news
there.
article says that she's buried close to the murder site, and no, she's not.
Well, I mean, she kind of is. I mean, she's probably less than a mile away, but there's no road that cuts across.
Right.
So literally, we have to go back to the highway, go back to the other side
That's
of
what
the
I'm
state
saying, though,
ganglands,
is
and then
it's
come
not
in
like
from
it's
the other
just-
side.
That's what I'm saying, though, is it's not just like straight down the road down here.
Right. Back in 1820 or whenever it was, they would have just taken horse over the hill.
1860s.
1860s, well, okay.
She was killed January 21st, 69. Because next year marks 150 years.
But yeah, Tyler made it home at 5:15 this morning. Supposedly, he didn't intend to stay that long at his buddy's house after work and blah, blah, blah. And then he had to take some girl home and his buddy Addison home, and they lived in like two separate places, like far apart. So, like, his co-workers were using him as a taxi cab at 4 o'clock in the morning. Needless to say, Mama Hen wasn't too happy with Tyler whatsoever.
Rusty forgot her pokey grip tonight.
Who, what?
Rusty Rose forgot her pokey grip tonight.
Her pokey grip.
That's what she says.
What's a pokey grip?
I don't know. Ask her.
What's a pokey grip? Is that like polygrip? I've used that before. Like, use it before going on roller coasters and stuff to keep your dentures from flying out. Long story. Don't want to go into it.
It was funny, though.
A little bit. Hunter was there for that, weren't you, Hunter?
He's got his earbuds in.
He's got his earbuds in. He's deaf. You were there when my dentures almost flew out.
Yeah.
That's going to be next. We're going to have to go live from Kennywood.
I don't know if I can handle Kennywood anymore, dear.
Put you in a wheelchair and push you around Kennywood.
Don't know if my heart could handle the rides. Getting too old for that kind of stuff.
Oh, bullshit.
Francis is gonna go outside and show us our outside ghost tonight.
Show us her outside what?
Ghost.
Outside ghosts. Francis is going live tomorrow night. She's going to do the flashlight thing in her house. Just try to communicate with her parents again.
Tomorrow night?
I believe she said Monday. She did a reminder video yesterday. There's a reminder video that I watched, but I don't remember what she said. So I'm going to have to watch the video again. Extra views.
She said, yeah, tomorrow night.
Okay, I thought it was Monday, but I wasn't sure. I did watch the video, though. I just don't remember what night it was. I wanted to say it was Monday night. Deb's cooking dinner. And make sure you make enough for everybody.
Make sure you have leftovers that Ghost can raid later.
Yeah, buddy. Okay, so now we're on our way home. You want to do a dumpster dive?
Might as well.
Want to hit the Ollie's and see what's in there?
Might as well.
We hit it the last 2 days in a row and ain't been shit in there. But
Phone call.
yeah, my phone started ringing.
Hello? Yeah, we called earlier.
What was it?
Did Chris tell you what I encountered this morning out in the driveway?
I told her earlier today.
What? Yeah, I literally stepped down the steps, turned the corner to go to the truck, and it was there between the barrels in the front of the truck. And I had literally, like, 3 minutes before that, had pone out front. So I don't know if it was attracted to pone or the trash, which we took out to the pile and burned. Yeah. I wasn't expecting, and then there was more over there by the pole barn to the neighbor next door. So they were pretty ballsy this morning. Right?
It's hot.
All right.
Alright, we're gonna go around this truck now.
You're going to want to take 40.
Yeah, I know, once we get up here.
Now we're on our way back from Egypt Valley.
I asked Chris if she wanted to go with us. She's like, oh, she's sleeping.
Yeah, we asked Chris if you wanted to go, but he said you were sleeping. Not even going to ask. Finally.
Hey, Hunter, you got headphones?
What?
You got headphones?
I have headphones.
Yeah. Okay. Why don't you take that digital recorder out, plug your headphones into the headphone jack?
I can't.
Why can't you?
iPhone 8.
Huh?
iPhone 8 headphones.
Oh, never mind. You suck. Six people watching, but nobody chatting.
Yeah, I know it was. Nothing broke,
Still here
just
listening.
bruised. And they told him, they gave him some exercises to keep his shoulder moving because he doesn't
And
want to
one.
baby it for too long because the
Rusty
rotator
Rose.
couple sees up on him. So they gave him exercises to do to keep it moving while it was healing. But nothing broke.
That's the only thing bad about doing a live stream when you're traveling like this. It gets a little boring when you're driving.
Yeah, I got it.
Luckily, we don't
He didn't
have
crash,
too
though.
far to drive.
He just came over a hill too fast and whacked his side off of a tree. Yeah.
No jumping and rolling. Okay, well, we'll not make Francis jump tonight.
Well, go keep an eye on him because the coyotes are ballsy. Yeah, I was at work at 6:50 this morning, so when I left the house it was still dark, but I came around that corner and I flicked the lock thing, which turned the headlights on, and he was right there.
Hold on, guys. I'm
All I
just
know
trying to
is-
get through the traffic.
Thank God that the lights came on and I
I'll
seen
get
them,
to your
because who
comments
knows
here in
what would
just a
have happened if
second.
I hadn't seen them.
Our lady's one well when
Right.
she gets off the phone.
Yep.
I wonder if I could turn on the voice assist and have it work with the comments.
Well, I took the help tonner with all the bags, got them off the porch in case that was what was attracting them. So we cleaned that up and got it out of there. That's what I did. No. That's why your dogs kept barking. There was a lot of them and they were close, and one was a little too close. They don't hibernate like a bear, but when are you getting her ultrasound done?
Poopy. I thought I would be able to jump off at Morristown, but evidently it backed up further than I expected it to. So now we're going to be stuck in some traffic.
Alright, well, we are stuck in traffic on 70, just outside of Morristown, but
Morristown.
We'll be home shortly. Alright. Bye.
Okay. Now you can go back to the comments. I missed the last 2 or 3 because I was passing like double long semi-trucks. Drive with caution. Something starts new traffic pattern. Starts Sunday. Oh, that's today. Oh, so it's not an accident. It looks like their traffic pattern blows. Because evidently it ain't working.
Dinah's kind of listening still there. Kelly says she's poking holes in the clock thing in the roof of the vehicle.
The cloth thing. Oh, the headliner.
She's like, I mean Hunter is.
So she's poking holes in the headliner and blaming it on Hunter.
Yep.
Sounds like something Hunter'd do.
Sounds like something Kelly would do.
Damn it, Kelly. I was going to stop at McDonald's, but now
You're grounded.
you're grounded. Good round dead.
Rusty Rose says, "It's not me." Who farted?
Who said that?
I did. Kelly, it smells like potatoes. You must have farted.
Oh, we passing all kinds of cars now. Look at this. Well, we were passing all kinds of cars. 70 East, all lanes.
I said, "Who farted?" Kelly says, "Me." That's why I said I think it was Kelly because it smelled like potatoes. Where's Aniki at tonight?
Didn't you say she was going to go live on a dumpster dive to Bed Bath & Beyond?
Not till later, she said.
Deb's still cooking dinner.
Alright.
Yeah, so what should this number be? Or jersey? That's not in the jersey.
Oh.
Give me a number.
18.
What's the number?
11. 11's not bad. 11's not bad.
In the hundreds. What are you doing?
Take
Customizing a
618.
jersey.
618.
You should be 68.
He said in the hundreds, so I said 618. For June 18th.
Should it be white letter? I'm doing the text now. Number should be white lettering.
White
It
with
says white letterings.
white leather or black lettering with white background.
What are you doing? Making merch? Hunter, make me up some Ghost Mafia merch.
So what we need to do is find out magnet prices and get some magnets ordered.
I was going to have business cards made and then slap like the front of the business card to say Ghost Mafia was here. And then the information would be on the back. And then they have the sticky little magnet things for the business cards. And you just pop them on there. That way they're dual purpose.
So who's up for some dumpster diving?
If we ever get to the fucking dumpsters. I'm about to jump off right here.
Can you? Or do they have it closed? Screw all this nonsense.
Right. Since when did they ever work on the highways on a Sunday?
Getting a jump start on it so it's finished by Jambo.
That's a possibility. Jamboree in the Hills, a 4-day drunken redneck country music festival. It's like a southern Mardi Gras. It is fun though.
They hand out beads for bigger boobies.
There's that barbecue pit I was telling Deb about the other day. I'm surprised they ain't fired up and running yet. Now that the weather's starting to break.
Soon.
You come through here in the summertime and it just smells like hickory wood smoke first thing in the morning. Oh, love that smell.
That humming still has me going. What?
Yeah, that was weird. Well, I heard the humming, and then I thought I heard whistling after that.
A little bit, yeah. And it was back to the humming.
And then I heard a cat meow, but it was in a whole different area from where I heard the humming and stuff come from. Hopefully we picked up the humming on the digital recorder. That'd be cool if I can enhance that.
Pretty off in the distance. I don't know if it'd pick up or not.
Well, I turned off the noise canceling, so I might be able to pull it out of the ambient white noise.
Kelly said it was her meowing.
Might have been.
Frances is back. She had to take care of kitties.
10-4 on the titty tats.
Frances, how many cats do you have?
15.
Holy shnikes.
What are you talking about, cat lady? You got 6.
That's not 15. No, she has 17.
She has 17.
She has 11 more than we do. Just acquired 2 more. How did you acquire 2 more? Were they just dropped off at your house?
So I was right when I said 15. I just didn't know about the 2 that she acquired. I used to work there. That's AEP. Back on the highway here. Whoop, whoop. Now that we're past all that road construction. And we'll be in St. Clairsville in just a second. Back up to 8.
I am Clemmy says I love things like this.
Who?
I am Clemmy.
I am Clemmy. The ghost hunting or the dumpster diving? We do a little bit of everything. We do the dumpster diving, we do exploring abandoned places, we do ghost hunts and EVP sessions and all kinds of stuff. I talked to the guy at the windmill yesterday. I didn't go live with it or anything like that, but I was up there, I was talking to him, and he said the reason that they didn't call me this week to set up an investigation at the windmill was that the basement, they still had still had some stuff to clean out of the basement, The basement has 2 floors to it. So there's like a basement and then a sub-basement under it. And there's a couple places on the first floor that the floor is soft. So they were wanting to like mark it off and stuff before we go in there to do the investigation and clean up a few things.
He said one day soon he's going to tear out the floor and redo it completely.
Well, that was in the main floor.
Yeah.
But he said they're gonna get back with me probably this week. They just haven't had time with everything that was going on in the last week to get everything done that they want to get done before the investigation. So we still have that investigation coming up. I still got to get a hold of Lisa at the gatekeeper's house on the island and get that one squared away, locked in. But yeah, we do have a few investigations coming up. Full building investigations, not just like a tombstone. I don't normally like doing the whole cemetery bit because there's, you know, I've done so many of them. You don't get a lot of response. It's hard to pull things out of like the digital recorder with the wind hitting the microphone and things like that. You get a lot of ambient noise, a lot of auditory matrixing, things like that. I mean, you literally are right on a dirt road, so there's a lot of dust in the area, which, you know,
this guy's drunk.
You get like dust orbs and things like that, which is hard to distinguish from legitimate orb phenomenon. So yeah, I tend to shy away from cemeteries a lot of times, but that one tonight, you know, I said that I set out to do what I said I was going to do with the whole gift card and all that stuff. So that's why I was like, yeah, well, you know, if we're going back out there, we might as well do like an EVP session and try to get some communication. The M2 was working really well. The Ovilus was just kind of putting out jumbled words that didn't make a whole lot of sense, which, you know, if you're going to be on a full night investigation, the Ovilus does work, but it takes a long time to start making sense. The more information you have about a location obviously helps when words start coming through, but for the most part, you know, in just a 20-30 minute EVP session at a gravesite, obviously it's not adequate for that. I like that M2 app because it has so many different sensors going at once. It has a dashboard display where you can see them all, have them all going at the same time, which is nice. I've used that for a while. I've found a lot of like the ghost hunting apps can be manipulated by just tilting the phone or things like that. With the M2, it does not manipulate by tilting the phone or anything along those lines. So it literally works off of the magnetometers and things in your phone, which is nice.
Alley's is closed.
Yeah, there's not a single car in the parking lot anywhere.
Other than for the gym.
Closed at like 6 o'clock today. Got the dumpster diving. Dumpster diving. It's a bust again tonight. Nothing. People saying stuff. What are they saying?
talking about her cats.
Oh.
The lady that she acquired the 2 from, they got evicted, and so she was taking care of them while they were finding a new place, and she asked them for some cat food, and she said that she was going to come back and get them and just take them to the pound. Francis says, no, you're not. I'll just keep them.
I need to get a hold of the curator for the museum over there at Flushing. I need to get a hold of Frank and have Frank get a hold of him and then get back with me.
The Underground Railroad?
Yes. There is Underground Railroad Museum in Flushing that we were supposed to do before, and then Frank took off and moved to California. Frank! Damn you, Frank! I know, although now that the channel is starting to grow a little bit, I might actually tell Frank that he needs to start doing some like promotional stuff with the group, as far as like, you know, YouTube and things like that, and especially the Facebook page.
You have access to do that too.
Huh?
You have access
Oh, I
to
know.
do that too.
I'm the one that's been running the page the most. Frank really doesn't like do much with it anymore. Once in a great while he'll get on there and post some stuff, but you don't post that much to it anymore either.
Sometimes.
Ooh, look at that juicy dumpster just sitting there full of stuff. Full of stuff just waiting for me. Ugh. Big hole though, big hole. Looks like a lot of boxes though. Solar powered garden light.
They just recently changed our shelter over to a no-kill shelter. There's a lot of rescues in the area that help them out.
That's fucking awesome. Who says you never find anything for guns anymore? You know what that goes to? LC9. 7-round magazine for LC9. The one that's on sale for $169, the one that I said I wanted to get for you. Extra clip. That's the first time I've ever found firearm stuff in the garbage.
Which means there's probably more in there.
I don't know, that was in a box that was empty. That might have actually been a mistake that they threw it out by accident. I don't know. But it was in the garbage and it's mine now. And I really want to go get you that gun.
No.
Unfortunately, they have layaway, but you have to buy $500 worth of merchandise to put it on layaway.
Since when?
That's at Bridgeport Equipment. But yeah, extra clip for a Ruger LC9. That's awesome. That's a score by itself. That's a $20 clip right there. Actually, it's probably $29 clip.
Employee put it there for later.
Huh?
Employee put it there for later.
I don't know. It was kind of dusty, dirty. Looked like it'd been in there for a little bit.
Hi, Ellie.
That's a gun I told to Nikki that would be like the perfect size for her. It's that LC9. But I think she's a little leery of guns. It's a Sunday night. Maybe I should check Marshall's. Want to check Marshall's? I don't see the security guard. It's a Sunday. The mall closed at what, 6? Always a semi truck over there, though.
Where's the nasty been lately?
Huh? He's been doing local routes on in the south, and he's just got his new truck that he bought himself. So he's going owner operator. I haven't heard from Rabbit here lately, though. Marshalls.
What you up to tonight, Allie? What you eating?
Okay, Marshall's has some potential because they do throw stuff away, but those plates were chipped up along the edge. But there was a whole stack of them. Look at that crusher. What a waste. That's Macy's.
I asked Allie what she's up to tonight. She said stuff in her face at the moment. I said, what you eating? She goes, spaghetti and meatballs.
Spaghetti and meatballs. What are we doing for dinner?
I don't know.
I said we go to McDonald's, but Kelly's grounded. She don't get any fries.
I'm tired of pizza and I'm tired of McDonald's and burgers and stuff.
Oh, what are you in the mood for? I'm kind of tired of tacos. We did the taco thing just the other day. You want some KFC and some Hush Puppies? You better make up your mind. Words with Friends. Kelly is waiting for you to start playing.
I'm waiting for Kelly to start playing too.
You're waiting for Kelly to start playing? She's waiting for you to start playing, Kelly. This feels like a good dumpster dive night, but so far we haven't found anything. But that doesn't mean we won't. I've seen times where every single dumpster we hit, nothing. And the very last dumpster of the night, Score! Wonder if Pier 1's closed. Kind of looks like it's closed. Hopefully the employees aren't there.
There in a while.
I know, right?
Hi, Lee.
Who?
Lee and Merle.
Welcome. We went from a ghost hunt in a cemetery to a dumpster dive. Versatility. Okay, Pier 1 is closed, so we're gonna get on in here. Here. This one we have to like shut off the lights and sneak in real quick.
Renee says evening.
Evening. Welcome to the channel.
It's a Facebook reunion. Hey, K-pop, we're waving.
Where's your grabber?
In the back.
Hand it here. Hurry up. Come with me. where's the stick one? Come on, I may need you to jump in. I may need you to jump in. Okay, we scored a mystery box. All right, mystery box. Woo woo. Got some nice stuff out of there. That picture frame lights up or something, takes batteries, and the glass wasn't even busted. Looked like a wedding picture.
No, it was a decorative Christmas frame.
Is that what it was?
The year 2017 on it. But we did get a couple of the
Candle holders and
metal candle holders and stuff.
One of them, like, what do they call them, cake candles? The base for that you set a cake candle on.
I think that fits into one of the metal pieces.
It might, which is cool because we're finding stuff. It's been a while since we got anything good out of Pier 1.
Kelly claimed something. I'm not sure what exactly she's claiming. Did she fart again?
No, Kelly is hooked on like comic book stuff, and we got to get Kelly's address, and we're gonna send her a bunch of like the Marvel Comics pens and the, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
We got a bunch of that stuff, and she also does a lot of artwork, so like we'll constantly be like looking out for like art supplies type stuff, charcoal pencils, pens, things like that, and ship some of that stuff her way because we find that tiny stuff every once in a while.
She's claiming the mystery box. Probably just paper or something.
I was hoping for a St. Patrick's Day store out of Party City, but all it's in there is trash.
Well, that's probably tomorrow.
Yeah, probably. It probably will be tomorrow, Monday. GameStop. Let's see.
You're being forced for a Titanic night. What the hell? Kelly.
What's in that? This is just trash. Look at this. This is all just trash.
Huh?
This is just trash.
Okay, well.
Another Pokemon book.
Yeah, but I think they ripped out part of the pages. I see that now. It was a Pokedex. It's a reference sheet for every Pokemon out.
I don't know if they ripped pages.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, they did.
I seen pages ripped out in there, but I didn't know if it was from that book or another one. But yeah, I guess it's from that book.
I got this one at home, I think.
Is that the one you have?
I think so.
I thought you had the one for Fire and Ice. Huh? We ain't done dumpster diving yet, fool. Why, you buying us? You buying dinner? Well, why the hell not? You should be buying your parents dinner. We're getting old. You're gonna have to start taking care of us here pretty soon.
I'm taking all my money and buying a bike for it.
Look, there ain't nothing more degrading than when you have to change your mother's diaper.
Wow.
I'm just saying.
Wow.
I'll be long dead gone before then.
Go this way. Go this way.
They're just dropping off at the...
No, that's why I said go this way.
That's a dumpster diver, it looks like.
Watch yourself.
Last time we found a baby seat by those dumpsters. But I think it was something they had cut the straps on and all that bullshit. I think it is a dumpster diver because they're taking stuff out of the Goodwill dumpster. We may have just gotten scooped, guys. Yep, it's a dumpster diver. We just found another dumpster diver. I bet they've already been to this dumpster.
That's right, Deb. Save yourself. Push Rose off the door and get up on it. They scoop us.
I think they scooped us. I really do. I think they scooped us.
They didn't go down to the dog food one though.
Did they leave?
Yeah. He's seen you and left. Like there's still some stuff for sitting right there.
An old ass TV. Need a couch? Here you go, Kelly. Got you a new couch. Microfiber. Oh, it's a couch and love seat.
It's like a sectional.
I
You don't
Hunter
have room
wants it.
for it.
This is always a good one to hit. Verizon.
No, but our room back upstairs.
Where are you from, Lee? Oh, okay.
Three more phone cases.
Kelly said put the couches outside of her apartment. Fill them with bugs for the neighbors who think it's a good place to hang out at 3 o'clock in the
A
morning.
Pelican case. A Tech 21. And an OtterBox. Stick them back there.
Lisa's over here. They call dumpster diving skipping. And I said, where are you from? And he said, the UK.
Skipping? Oh, they're skipping along. Skipping along. Let's see if there's anything in the animal dumpster.
Someone gonna
What?
put a flag there.
We'll see.
We'll see. What do you mean we'll see?
He would slacking last couple days. Mr. Attitude.
He had an attitude.
So did you?
Because he had one.
Make a doggy food.
Dog food or cat food?
Dog food. Yeah. Dog food. Watch it, Hunter. There's a hole right here. Cut the UPC out. Always a good score when you feed your dogs for free. You just gotta have to check it, make sure it ain't
Recall.
huh?
Gotta make
Recalled.
sure it's
Yeah,
not
if it's recalled, you dump it out in the woods for the coyotes. Maybe it'll draw them away from the house.
I thought for sure I was going to get eaten this morning. They're ugly.
Oh yeah, they're scraggly looking, mangy looking things.
Looked like it had mange.
Yep. Probably do.
That's noisy.
Huh?
It's noisy.
What's noisy?
You didn't hear that.
Huh? What?
Listen, in the back end. It's screeching noise. It's in the bridge.
It's in the back end. I think.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, we're fine now.
They're not even pushing on the brakes.
Huh.
Push on the brakes.
Ain't grinding or nothing. It might just be a scraper. Oh, damn it, there's a sheriff. When did you find time to wash the car today?
We got done to hospital.
Uh-huh.
I got tired of it looking silver when I knew it was black.
It's not black, it's gunmetal gray.
I know. It was silver with all the salt and crap from the last 6 months on it. I don't know. I don't know, Lee. We just had the fronts done, but it sounded like it was coming from the back. So he's looking at the back.
You need anything from here? You want to get something to eat? Want to go home? Or two? Hunter was wanting Subway. Okay, pup.
Sounds like rotor is scrubbing is what they said.
Yeah, I think it's the back brake on the passenger side. It's not worn. It's not cutting into the rotor. It's just a little scraper that warns you when the brakes start to get low.
So now we gotta do the back.
Yeah, well, I mean, you got some brake pad left there. You get plenty left there for, you know, probably do us for a month. But it's into the scraper, which is just a little tiny ass piece of tin that makes some noise to let you know that, hey, you got about 30 days and then you better get some new brakes on there. Which I think the back brakes are like $22 or something. They're not too bad. Literally, I could put them on in about 20 minutes. So we're golden. We're good. Oh, look at there, look at there. You need some oranges? Oranges.
These look more like morning things.
Hey Hunter, you want one of them basketball game things with the net?
No.
Okay. There's one in there.
There's a remote roller. What
Huh?
is it? Say yellow ball.
It's cleaning solution stuff for like fruits and veggies, but it's all empty. It's like that spray stuff that you put on like fruits and vegetables, spray off any pesticides or anything, and you rinse it underwater. Okity dokity 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 dokity. All right, I believe CVS is still open, but their drive-thru is closed. So I may try to sneak a peek. Kids, don't try this at home. The gate is open, which means they either dump today
Not on a Sunday.
or whatever. Hunter, give me the grabber and then come with me because you might actually have to climb in and bag it out. There's a potato chip score and some cereal boxes. Gotta make it quick because the store's still open now. got candy bars and M&Ms and chips and all kinds of stuff. CVS score. First one in a while. Hunter didn't want to leave any candy unturned. He's like, wait, check that box. Wait, check that box.
There's candy in there.
There's candy in there. There's candy.
There's
We got like 4 bags
almond
in the back end.
Almond Joy snack mix.
York Minis.
M&M caramel, Kroger, chocolate M&Ms, Reese's Puffs, M&Ms.
It's not the 100-pound score that we made before, but it's a score.
I think you're in the wrong lane, babe.
No, I'm not. I'm turning.
Okay.
Okay. I know what I'm doing. Whoa, man. Not watching. It's getting exciting now, guys. We're starting to get stuff.
K-Pup's tied to the bumper.
K-Pup's tied to the bumper.
I told him to jump in.
Is it the back bumper? Because if it's the back bumper, he's liable to have a Reese hitch ball stuck up in...
Yeah.
Never mind.
I told him to get in while you guys were in the dumpster. And Kelly says, no, leave them there. And I said, who is it, Pokey? And she says, no. Someone I just left there, or put there. And then K-Pup says, me, Kelly.
Makes me want to head over to Little Washington now.
You're killing me, Smalls.
I know. I like that RV. That's cool. That's what Omar needs right there. About that size.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be perfect for him.
Kelly says, if you volunteer, laugh out loud, but not originally.
Okay, so should I head down 40 and hit the big lots and then work my way around to the house? Huh? Throw your hand up at me. Communication is the key.
What do you guys think?
Use your voice.
Think we should hit the big lots, or should we go home?
And Nikki hit big lots today and she got a score, right? When you tell me that?
Yep.
Okay. So it's like their throwaway schedules, you know? You never know.
K-Pup and Kelly are saying big lots.
Big lots, big lots. Okay. We're good to the big lots. Okay.
Carla's here.
Carlos here. Shot girl.
Patricia Angel Fam says yes, hit it.
We're gonna hit it, hit it. I need a cigarette. And a drink. My 2 liter still back there, Hunter?
Never handed it back.
It's right here.
That's done worked up a powerful thirst. Do what? What's the expiration date on it? Did you check it? I mean, chocolate is like one of those things that takes a long time to go bad anyway, but
Best before.
That bad Dollar General's closed.
yeah, but there's trucks in the parking lot moving around.
It says best before.
He pulled in there and was pulling right back out, though.
So, since this is March,
Best by when?
next month, it doesn't expire before, well, its sell-by date is next month on the candy.
And he'll have it gone before then.
Oh yeah, I mean there was only a pocket load.
The ones that piss me off are the ones that slice open the bags or the packages, especially when it's Oreos and they slice it.
I used to, when I was dumpster diving out of high school, back up in Lansing, Michigan, when Sam's Club first opened up there, they didn't have crushers back then and all that stuff. And they didn't lock their dumpsters. And we would hit that Sam's Club dumpster, and they would throw away full cases of Snickers bars or Twix, because some damn fool with a box cutter cutting the tape on the top of the box sliced through about 3 of the candy bars on the top of the case. They'd throw the whole case away. I'd literally jump in there, get that case, take out the 3 or 4 that they sliced through the wrapper on, throw them back down in the dumpster, and take the rest of the case home. And the expiration dates on them were like months away, you know? I literally had a cardboard box that a refrigerator came in, filled from top to bottom with candy bars. I mean, there was Paydays and Twix and whatchamacallits and just every kind of candy bar you can imagine I had.
Did you used to play poker with candy bars?
Yep, we used to use the candy bars as poker chips. And we also used, there was a Little Debbie's outlet store up there. We'd dumpster dive there, and we'd get all kinds of donuts and Little Debbie's cakes. And we always had junk food. Like, my first apartment was the place to hang out because it was like the junk food capital of the world.
And back then you weighed like 100 pounds wet.
Right? I think I ate all the candy bars. I'm starting to show.
Tall, skinny little thing.
Back then I was all dick.
Right?
10 people watching.
Francis is back.
Francis is back. Deborah still eating? I bet she's one of the 10. I bet she's in there. I don't know about Nikki. I just don't know what I did. I'm a good person. I can't believe that I found a magazine for a Ruger in the packaging, in the trash. That's freaking awesome. That's a dumpster dive first.
Right.
It may not be a whole gun, but it is a portion of a gun.
Unless if there's a real gun, I'd go with it.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna find a gun in the dumpster, it's probably something somebody ditched.
Exactly.
Now, if it was in the case, it was brand new, you know, I would think something shady was up there. Somebody snuck that out, put it in there, and intended to come back and get it later.
Hey, Cardiac. Cardiac popped in to chill, waiting on a phone call.
Ah, well, welcome, Cardiac. We are driving down old US Route 40, the first national road, heading towards the Big Lots to do a dumpster dive at Big Lots now. We just hit a nice score at CVS. A lot of candy, chips, what do they call that? The fiddle faddle, the caramel popcorn stuff. There's a bunch of that in there.
We actually started out as a ghost hunt at a cemetery, and then now we're diving our way home.
Yeah, it'll like, my streams morph from one thing to another. You never know what's going to happen next. They like to keep you guessing. Sunday drives are just that. We're out of the house. You know, it's coming spring. It's good weather. We can get out and travel around the area and just get out and do something. We got K-Pup tied to the back bumper. Kelly's in the back seat ripping holes in the headliner, you know.
Kelly says the results from the phone call with me that the test came back negative.
Oh, that takes me back to making prank phone calls.
Right?
Yes, it's Heather there. Could you tell her Dave with Planned Parenting had called and her test results came back positive? Thank you. Click. And that'd be your mother on the other line. You come home and she'd like, Heather, you got something to tell me?
Thank God you never did that to me.
Yeah, because your mother would believe it.
Right? I was the wild child. They didn't know what to expect when it came to what I was up to.
Or you find your buddy's car parked in like the Walmart parking lot. You take a bar of soap and write on his windshield, answer your text, asshole. You're going to be a father.
Wait, does soap actually mark on windows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, people are done.
Yeah, you got to take a bar of white soap, like the old ivory soap. Works real good for that.
Draw a big old human anatomy part window.
No. You want to get your buddy's car and write, answer your text, you're going to be a father, and just leave it.
That's big.
Francis is, wait. K-Pup's hanging on for dear life back there.
Especially if he's coming out of class with his girlfriend or something, and she sees that, oh man, you want to talk about getting lit.
Francis says, wait up.
I'm gonna do it to like Brady or something.
K-Pup says he's hanging on for dear life. Kelly says, speed up. Francis is climbing back into the window, pushing Kelly over.
Hey, K-Pup.
Oh, shit.
Here you go, buddy.
Shit.
That's one hell of a pothole. Oh, that's not good. Oh, okay, we're good. That hit so hard it knocked the car out of gear.
Jesus Christ.
I thought we lost the transmission there for a second. Woo!
Holy sheep shit.
Damn it, man.
Note to self, we're going the other way from now on.
That's a hell of a pothole.
Right.
I didn't think it was that deep.
You go in there with like a Honda Civic or something, you're gone. Done for. You get out from underneath and look at
K-Pup says he's dragging.
I'm going to pull up right here. I'm going to dive this dumpster and I'm going to back up and make sure we ain't losing oil out the oil panners once again.
I see your flashlight, Mom.
Bessie's a tough one. We'll nickname her Old Ironside.
K-Pup says, well, that was a bump. I'm getting in.
That was a bump.
Imagine.
Kelly says we teleported through the pothole.
You gotta remember, K-Pup was tied to the bumper with the Reese hitch ball stuck in his butt. That door was open.
What door?
The door to the big lots. Door was standing open.
They should be closed by now.
That doesn't mean that they ain't still in there doing stock or something.
Man, was that a bump.
One hell of a bump.
Okay, we got the ball joints fixed.
Oh, it scared the hell out of me there for a second. I was like hitting the gas to move and it was going vroom, vroom. I was like, oh shit. And I checked and it was in neutral. Actually knocked the car out of gear.
You might have smacked it on accident. You hit it.
Shit happens.
Just watch like the heat and stuff.
Oh, it's good. Family Dollar. See, there's still people in Family Dollar. We never find anything in there, so I ain't even bothering with it anymore.
Francis has kicked Kelly out. Now Kelly's hanging on the door handle.
Good Lord.
Kids, get along. I'll be tying people to the roof. Kelly says, Francis, you're delusional.
As she rocks back and forth, playing with her hair.
Reminds me of that one girl in that movie. Her arms taped up. And she's sitting out in a insane asylum and she's rocking.
Wait, you're right, Ghost. Wait, Francis says.
All right, we'll catch up. You got a couple seconds. I'm out of light.
See you later, Diana.
People watching. Hunter, your ex-girlfriend's car lot has barely any vehicles on it. They must not be doing too good. Or else they're doing really well and need to go to the auction.
Francis got in at the light, by the way. She made it.
I'd love the dumpster dive their dumpster. The hobby shop.
Right?
I just don't know. You know what? I'm going to kind of investigate it.
Oh,
'Cause
good.
it
Watch
might
out
be-
for more potholes.
It might be in the alley. If it's in the alley, it's on. I could end up with a drone. That would be awesome.
We got it all fenced off and closed.
Yeah, but see the alleyway right here? Goes behind the building. I don't see any dumpsters back here though.
No.
No, their dumpsters must be inside the fence. Damn it, man. Well, it's worth a shot anyway.
Kelly's moving on up to the roof.
Moving on up.
Guess we're done here any better either.
Yeah, where's your dumpsters, fuckers? That's why I want to know, where's the dumpsters? Got a rock in my tire. Oh, it came out. Heard it hit the truck. storage unit's got a dumpster?
Kelly moved up to the roof. Frances told her to hang on. She goes, I'm not an amateur at this. Don't worry about me.
Frances said that?
Yeah, no, Kelly said it.
Oh. As that bottomed out in the front end when we went over that pothole, I'm thinking we might need some new shocks here soon. Just speculate.
You're gonna need a new freaking skin sheet.
I don't hear it squealing anymore, though.
Maybe it broke off the scraper. That's a Chevy. Like a rock. I don't think our old Ford Crown Vic would have taken that kind of abuse.
No.
Well, at least we know if we didn't get the balls raised, that we would have been sitting there most of them.
And the Dodge, I don't think it would have taken that abuse either. Of course, that sat low. It was a sports
Have a good
car.
night, Patricia.
Night, Patricia. Thanks for coming.
That wasn't.
You left.
Kelly says as the back end falls off, the back end isn't what took the impact.
Look, South Bell Dirty.
Ooh, there's a lot of hills slipping around here.
Right.
There was a big patch back there. Hasn't come down to the road, but it's mighty loose.
That's
Like your
what she
sister.
said.
Like your sister.
Like my sister. Ah.
Mom, somebody just flew off.
Huh?
Somebody just flew off.
Somebody just flew off.
Nobody's tied to the bumper. Kelly's on the roof.
Yeah, like I said, somebody just flew off.
Nobody flew off. Kelly's tied down.
With what?
Bungee cords.
Where?
The compartment in the back.
No, Kelly Hunter said that he's seen somebody fly off the truck. K-Pup's inside and you're up on the roof.
It was one of the ghosts from the cemetery. He was trying to get with us. We lost him. Should we dumpster dive Muxies?
Who?
Muxies. See if there's any beer mirrors.
Go for it.
I'll try it again. We've only ever tried it once. And it was bust-ass cold that night. Hunter, may need your assistance for this one.
Dumpster dive the Honda shop.
They don't throw out many
No,
bikes,
Do you know they're moving the Honda shop to St. C?
are they?
Yeah.
Where?
Somewhere by
The Polaris?
yeah, somewhere by there, because they don't have that much business down where they're
I smell pizza.
Kelly. Kelly said it wasn't me. Oh, that was the kid I pulled out of the car that we pulled up alongside. She kidnapped him.
She kidnapped somebody. Damn it, man.
She kidnapped some kid out of the car that was sitting next to us.
Is that the one that was sitting there picking his nose and eating his boogers?
Must be. Kelly's new boyfriend.
She likes him young. Gauges haven't moved, baby. We're sitting pretty. It's all good.
It's funny how they have the trucks separated like that. The light bulbs are both.
Let's check it out.
Flashlight. Dude, I just said it.
That'd be funny if my window had been down at the time. Ha ha ha.
Big dumpster. Boxes back here.
Nothing, huh?
Found boxes for neon signs and stuff, but no neon.
I really wonder if the Honda shop throws anything away. From like spoke
Probably
covers,
like
grips or anything like that.
Probably like oil and shit.
Well, that would have been a nice one. Should have kept her going.
Well, there's the Honda shop's dumpster right there, isn't it? Is it, or is it on down farther?
No, it's not.
That's the gym.
Yeah, it's the gym. It's on down. I'll run it back here.
Kelly broke my window so she could fart in my face.
What? I'm gonna stop taking her. She's gonna want some French fries one of these days. That's all I know. All I see is fence up all the way around.
Yeah, they got
I'm gonna
fence
say
all
their
around.
I'm gonna say their dumpster is fenced in somewhere. And that's going back to something else. Yeah, I'm gonna say their dumpster is fenced in.
Dang, at least we know that. I don't even see a dumpster coming.
I didn't either.
It must be clear out back.
Would have been cool to find some busted neon signs back here, though. Because you know who I'd call to fix it, right?
Right.
Be like, Mike, I got some neon. I need some tubes replaced. He'd be like, go over there and fire up the machine. And I wonder what he'd charge me to make a neon Ghost Mafia sign. That would be so cool. Okay, going into Bell Dirty. Hit some more dumpsters. You know what? You might want to plug that phone in. It's been off charge for quite a while now. I'm surprised we ain't got no battery come up. The unofficial Lego Museum on your right will reopen May 11th.
Was that a paint can?
That was a paint can. And that's another paint can.
Alrighty then.
That's why we call it Bell Dirty, baby.
I wonder if it's the kids out painting cars again. You know how pissed I'd be if I came out and somebody had taken paint and painted on the truck.
Me and Dorothy went out and bought a brand new Corsica. Right? Well, it was a used Corsica, but it was new. It had a brand new paint job on it. Somebody had, had it repainted. Brand new, shined like a new penny. It's a gunmetal gray, about the color of this. And mother-in-law came to stay with us for a little while. She found out that we went out and bought a new car. She was so jealous. She went out there before we got up, took a nail and went all the way around the car, scratching it up, scratched up the deck lid, scratched up the hood, and then tried to blame it on the neighbor. Well, needless to say, I caught her on camera.
Damn.
But because it was the mother-in-law and all that, we never pressed charges or anything, and I didn't like the Corsica anyway, so. That car's fucked up. Should I check the Family Dollar? I mean, we check the Family Dollar here all the time, but I mean, this one we have gotten one or two little things out of. You want me to drop you off at work?
Mm-mm.
No? Are you sure? You look like you want to go back to work.
Nope.
You sure?
I'm positive.
Positive? Have you heard from Hoover today?
She was at work today.
Was she? Does she know that we're going tomorrow?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's not the Family Dollar. Family Dollar. Next block down. Behind the Circle Bank, which can be seen in the movies Unstoppable. Look, this is the camera angle. When the movie starts, he's sitting in his truck, like right against this post right here. And they shoot, and you can see the house up the hill. That's his wife's house. Schneider's of Berlin. Ooh. Ooh. What we got going on here? You want to see ridiculousness? Schneider's of Berlin potato chips. This is their dumpster. They got that thing chained, padlocked, and everything. Ain't nobody getting in that sucker. They think it's gold. Them Schneider's potato chips. I bet they throw away cases of that shit too. Because that's like one of their warehouses. We got friends who live down in Florida that like are willing to send us money and ship them cases of potato chips from Snyder's. They love those Snyder's potato chips so much. Unbelievable. Go dumpster dive at McDonald's, see if I can't find Kelly some old fries. Ooh, they filled in some potholes. I think they made it worse.
Pretty much.
It's the worst stretch of road in Belmont County right here. Jesus.
Rusty Rose is back. She fell asleep.
Oh. See, you gotta keep it alive, man. You're boring people, honey. You gotta talk more. What we got here? Oh, hey, look. Who was telling me they needed a microwave? Oh, Deb. Deb needs a microwave. Look what I found, Deb. There's a microwave right there. You always got to check the thrift stores, though, because I've seen times where, you know, people had video game systems or something, and they threw the old video game system out, and they'll have like 30 games on like one of them CD spools, and you find like 30 games at once for like antique game systems. Dollar General.
Rusty, I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully it gets better instead of worse.
Mom, can you buy me dirt bike parts?
Nope.
Thought we had a nice black bag from Dollar General filled with like toys or something, but I think it was somebody's own personal trash. I don't know why they didn't put it in the other dumpster over there. Doors open. Doors are not open. I'm gonna go for it real quick. Just take a peek.
What was that?
What?
What you gave me?
Bunch of rotisserie chicken from Kroger's.
Still hot?
No. Looks like it's been in there for a while. Huh?
Put your seatbelt on.
Doesn't matter. What's he gonna do, bust me? It's alright, I'm going into Kroger's. Shut up, Hunter. Shut up. You just let me know if he pulls out. You want to get a sandwich or something for dinner?
Nope.
Well, you fuckers ate. I told you I had some macaroni and cheese for lunch, and you guys went out to eat without me. Bastards.
Where?
Huh?
Where?
Where? Your mother told me you guys stopped and got sandwiches on the way back from the hospital.
Where?
Probably McDonald's or Burger King.
What?
Okay, boy. You're starting to irk me now. Working my last nerve here. I'm going to put you in a room with Kelly and Richard.
Mom, buy Subway.
Okay, hurry up, Jelly.
Where are you going?
I'm going home, but I ain't going past the cop. Just in case he's seen me checking out the dumpster. He wants to give me a hard time. I ain't going to give him the option. I'm going to take the back road. Post office. Not post office, the next block up. Look, that house right there. That's the house from Unstoppable. time's Dollar General closed by the house?
10.
Huh?
10.
On a Sunday?
I think so.
Because the one in the plaza looked like it was closed already. And I would think that the one in town would be open longer than the one out in the cut. Bye, Piggy.
I don't even know that was a cop.
It was.
Whoa, what's this horse shit?
Roadside or hillside.
Road closed.
Where do you see road closed at?
Road past the sign back there, it said road closed.
Yeah, four-wheel drive.
That's what I was thinking, but big old concrete barricade up there.
Suppose that hill slipped again.
You would think they would have closed the road off, like up this way where you had to turn down.
Why don't you just go down this
I
alley
am.
right up here?
Damn, and I'll still be bypassing the cop. Turn off the paved road. I told you. I can't believe we still got 7 people in here. There's only like 2 of them talking in chat. We got some lurkers in the house. Couple of haters. Couple of haters. Just kidding.
Slow down.
Don't forget to smash them like buttons.
35.
No, actually I'm 44. Thank you though.
You're not 44 yet.
What am I, a week away? 2 weeks away? Less than 2 weeks away? Who said what? Who said that? Rose? K-Pup?
Yeah, they close it in 7 minutes.
Huh?
They close in 7 minutes.
Oh, well, then we won't be stopping there. Because they'll still be there for a half hour or so afterwards. I see people talking, but you're not reading.
Kelly is running into the store. She'll be back. She's leaving her car, her phone
Okay, we'll keep an eye on it for you.
in the car while it's charging.
K-Pup, jump in the driver's seat and move her car to the other side of the parking lot. Hurry up.
K-Pup. He goes, now I see why the car's brakes are shot too much off-roading.
Yeah.
All the
Probably
roads
right.
around here are horrible, too.
Yeah, it's spring. All the potholes from winter and getting a little bit of ice in them and breaking the concrete away, and
Then all the rain that we've gotten in February is causing all kinds of hills to slide.
yeah, these roads are terrible right now. This one ain't so bad, but around here with all these hills and stuff, you eat through brake pads pretty quick.
Rusty says she's covering eyes, so when she says I didn't see nothing, she ain't lying. K-Pup has stolen Kelly's car. Francis says, let's go, K-Pup.
I want to know what's in the mystery box. When we get to the house, we're going to open the mystery box. Huh? You're going to help us carry the stuff in the house because most of it's food. So when we get over there by the bar where we can get it out and sort it or whatever, so everybody can see it, grab a couple of totes off the back porch and we'll put it in it. Okay?
Yep. It's 41 degrees right now. Tomorrow's supposed to be 56. And then Mother Nature starts her period again, and we're supposed to get 1 to 3 inches of snow Tuesday night.
Moody, bitch. Sorry. Just saying. Mother
And then a
Nature,
little bit of
you know.
snow Wednesday.
I'm sick and tired of the snow. It's time to warm up. I need to get some work done.
For Sunday?
Huh?
Snow?
Good.
Nope. Snow Saturday and Sunday.
How much?
Doesn't say, it just says 70% chance of snow.
What's like?
Yeah, you'll still be nursing your wounds by then, boy.
Actually, it says Saturday snow showers will change.
Going where?
Snow showers will change to a steady rain. And then Saturday night, rain and snow mix, chance of precip 60. And then Sunday is periods of snow all day. But it doesn't say how much.
Hopefully the 86 up, but I really want to go still.
Well, like I said, pull your head out of your ass.
Right?
Get the tampon out of your dick and stop being mouthy and do your chores.
And don't half-ass
And
it.
don't half-ass it, and we'll see.
Would I be allowed to go though? That's the question.
We'll see.
If
We'll make our decision on Thursday.
you're not a dick all week and do your shit.
Well, it's on Sunday.
We'll let you know by Thursday or Friday. Friday at the latest.
It's Aaron Applegarth, right?
Yeah. He was up there today. And got back a little while ago.
And if you don't wreck your motorcycle anymore,
No, I'm probably gonna fix it, fill it up with gas, and leave it alone.
hopefully you learned your lesson.
Well, I didn't have brakes.
You didn't have sense either.
No, only $1.
We're taking the back cave entrance.
Jesus.
Flies in here again, this place.
Huh?
Huh?
I might not own it, but I pretty much own it. Boogada, 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 boogada. You lost your iPhone. Well, sucks to be you. we got here? Okay, I'm gonna have to put you guys down for a second here. Move some stuff. It's a toaster oven. This is that, check this out. And this fancy schmancy. This is one from one of our dumpster dives last night? The night before last. That's one of them fancy corkscrew opener doohickeys. What was in here? What in the world are these? Wooden legs or something. Oh. A shoe rack. Alrighty then. Ginger beer. We found dumpster diving the other night. Yes, we even find beer dumpster diving. Grab one of them bags and bring it over here. Where'd Hunter go?
Inside the feed.
Let's see what we got. Honey Nut Cheerios. Oh, those are the best. The Honey Nut ones.
Oh, I love that.
Ruby Red Grapefruit Juice. What's the expiration? Expiration on these is November of 17. So I don't know how good those are. At least that one anyways. This one is January 18th. End of the month in January. Cran Apple. That one might be good. What we got here? Chex Mix. More Chex Mix. Ooh, those are the pretzel twists. Do pretzels even have an expiration date? I mean, pretzels. They're like dried bread.
This is April.
Yep. Best by April. Next month. What about the cereal? Let's see.
May. March.
March. So it's just now the sell-by date. Another big bag right here. I just was grabbing bags. I know they cookies. We got cookie skids.
Almanacs. Whatever almanacs are.
Almanacs. I don't know.
Chocolate chip.
Ooh, chocolate chips. Getting better.
Coconut oil.
Coconut oil, huh? Has it been opened? Yeah, no.
Yeah,
That's like mayonnaise. You never take mayonnaise out of the garbage.
yeah, and it's not even expired yet, but look at it.
Yeah, no mayonnaise. That's grossness.
Yeah.
I think mayonnaise is gross anyways. Extra virgin olive oil. I mean, it's olive oil.
April.
More cookies. More cookies.
The raisin.
Ooh, oatmeal raisin cookies. Move these balloons that way to somewhere.
Coffee?
Oh yeah, this is the coffee bag. I knew there was some coffee.
Chocolate chip.
What kind of coffee we got?
Almond Natter things. Chocolate chip. April.
It's the
so
third
there's
day of
something.
chemo. Tables, I take it home. Oh, what?
April
Tables, I
on the
take it home
cereal.
so I don't have to have injections at the hospital.
Fruit and nut trail
Feeling
mix.
sick there for me to go in, but hubby said.
I think that says April on the trail mix.
Trail mix. Trail mix.
April.
All right, so all this stuff
More
expired.
coffee.
Yep, McCafe coffee.
More coffee.
Kaz has a regular coffee pot, so I'll probably give that to him because you get
No,
more.
I'll take it to work and then they can kiss my ass, saying I never donate to coffee funds.
Well, you can take him that one. I'll give these ones to Kaz.
Whatever.
I like Kaz better than your coworkers.
So do I.
There you go.
There's 2 more.
Yep. Another breaded pretzel twist, and what is this? Original recipe snack mix. This is some kind of candle holder. I don't know if it hangs or what. Does that go into that?
I
Yep.
think so.
Okay. There's your cake candle holder with the glass tray.
There's your ugly things.
These are some like, I don't know what these are. They're like, they almost look like potato chips or something, but they're like a glass decor item. How much are these? I don't see the price tag, unless it's on the other side. Oh, there it is. $14 a piece for those. There's $30 right there. You was gonna just like, I don't want that, throw it away. And that was that picture frame. These are some decorative lights, which I'll end up using in something that I make out of some of the stuff that we find. Some more decorative lights. Little artsy craftsy type thing. Oh, and the mystery box. Bum, bum, bum. I don't know what's in it. We're about to find out. Mystery, the Pier 1 mystery box. Okay, whatever it is, it's in styrofoam. Ooh, with something glass. What the hell? What in the world is that?
The vase.
Big glass vase. Not a chip, nothing. It was still in the box, sealed shut. From Pier 1. Glass. I could use that as a drinking glass. Be like, on the dog food. I forgot about the doggy food. Also got a seat cushion. This came from Pier 1 too, brand new. It was $29.9. Jesus. Seriously? Look at this. The original price was $35.95 for this one seat cushion. Okay, then they clearanced it down to $29.95, and then they clearanced it down to $12.99.
And then they threw it away.
$40. Oh, that's why. It's memory foam. It's a memory foam seat cushion. I'll use it as one of the bar ones or something. Grab some boxes from the GameStop dumpster. No games. Nothing. They're empty. Xbox One box. Let's see. Any content? Thank you for being part of one. Yeah, that's a code. I'm not sure what it's for, but we'll check it out. There's another Xbox Live code. See, and that's why you grab the empty boxes, because you, ooh, look at there, Xbox sticker. Hell yeah. You always end up with codes. And usually when you find the codes that come in the boxes that the game systems come in, they do work. Other than that, I think that's about it. Anything in the back seat? Just a Pokemon book. Okay. But they ripped the pages out of. What? I still think that's pretty cool, that vase. I mean, it's not cracked, it's not broke.
The dog food is not on recall.
The dog food is not on recall.
Nope.
That's right, we get the dog food too. So dog food was not recalled. Sweet. I think Chris is leaving. All right, now you need to get Hunter out here. I need to get my guns out of the car. What is it? I bet it goes to that bottom piece, doesn't it?
No.
Look. Does it fit in that?
No.
What is it?
A wedding gift. Maybe.
A wedding gift. Alrighty then.
Maybe.
Okey dokey. Some more stuff from the other night. Yeah, that's my camera bag. I'm down to 3. All right, guys, I'm going to shut this stream off, allow it to upload and all that good stuff. I appreciate you guys for tuning in, and to the rest of the fam, I'll catch you in the call here in a little bit. Later on, guys, peace, love, and faith, and all that good stuff, and we'll talk to you after a bit. Thanks for tuning in.